started by marking, using the pattern as a guide, marking the location of the pocket flap, and then underneath it, about a ½ inch underneath it, drawing in the smiley face for the pocket opening. And we took it, slit it, turned the edges back. If you're doing this in broadcloth, you only have to turn under the bottom edge. The top edge can be left as a cut edge, which extends down and kind of masks the pocket bag. The bag proper, can you thread me up a needle there, Craig? Oh, he's already got it. He's been to this class before. That's why he's so eager to have this part of the class be done on his waistcoat.
My pockets.
Pockets aren't bad.
And why did you clip it just now? Just to ease it?
Yeah, I've clipped along the edge that's going to go against the bottom of the pocket opening. I've clipped it so I can relieve that to form the curve.
Okay, I'm mostly on bias then, okay.
So it's gonna, yep, it's gonna be now on the bias, so it's gonna stretch. Take the glasses off so I can see.
We all have that problem.
Yes, we do.
It's
People of a certain age.
actually, for that, I put them on, not take them off.
Both ways, so it's like...
Yes.
Well, I wanted to get bifocals, and last time I went to my eye doctor, and I said, well, can you prescribe me a pair of bifocals? And he said, well, what are you having trouble with? I said, well, when I do close-up work. He said, well, why don't you just take the glasses off? Duh, okay. He also wasn't keen on the idea of me having contacts. I don't know, I guess he was afraid I was going to poke my eye out or something. He's probably right.
So what do you do
Forget
with-
it, kid.
Oh,
You'll
that's
poke
right,
your
you have
eye out.
glasses.
I'm sorry?
I'd forgotten you have the 18th century glasses when you're on the field.
That's right. Except when I'm sewing. When I'm doing a tailoring demonstration, they're perched up on top of my cap.
Yes.
Just like in the Johann Zoffany painting of
Yes.
John Cuff, the optician of Fleet Street,
Yes.
where he's got his perched up on the brim of his little cap. It's great. And his assistant with the horsehair half wig behind him and the tie-on sleeves on his waistcoat. All right. We've matched up the edges. Just start by taking a couple of quick running stitches. And we're going to do a stitch similar to a whip stitch, except it's going in from underneath, called a rabatra Suleiman, according to Linda Baumgarten in her book Costume Close Up. Or if you adopt the Todd Postism, the fancy stitch. Because Todd does not...
the underhand stitch.
The underhand, well, the rabatra Suleiman, yes, as the underhand stitch, if you transliterate it.
Ah.
So what are you going under
Which is
the...
what it's
What I'm
called.
doing is I'm taking a stitch, I'm bringing the thread back a few threads in on the folded edge of the bag, pocket bag, stitching down and forward with a blunt needle, drawing the thread up.
It's only so you don't poke yourself.
That's right, so I don't, it's safety needle. Then you go in another couple of threads and angle forward. If you looked at this, if you x-rayed this, you would see zig, zag, very short stroke in, about 1 or 2 threads, then a longer zag stitch in, perpendicular to the edge.
To the 6 o'clock, then you go like the 10 o'clock.
Yep.
So how does
Yep.
that go again? Zigga-zagga, zigga-zagga?
Zig and
Oi,
zag,
oi,
zig and
oi.
zag, oi, oi, oi.
Jewish challenge, there we go.
Bradley, how quick you fit into this group scares the hell out of me.
Where's that name come from?
He's in the thread sewn in,
I'd be paying you a lot of money
and I'm going to take and plunge, take the needle now, I'm going to run down about a 1/4 inch below this. On wool waistcoats, they would often lay in a folded strip of fabric of linen or a piece of linen tape to stay the lower edge of the pocket opening, because you've got that on a curve, which is going to stretch.
So it's just a running stitch?
Just doing a quick, dirty running stitch. which is, you see this on a lot of original pockets. I will try to remember to bring some original garments next time, show you some of these details.
When's the next time, Barry?
March 3rd?
Weekend of March 3rd, right, but it's not March 3rd, Henry, right?
We originally had set it for March 6th, I think,
The 6th, so it'll be the day before probably.
which is Boston Massacre Day.
That's not gonna be that day, so it'll be the weekend after probably.
That works.
There you go.
Doing it here? Figured it out yet?
TBD, I think.
Figured it out yet, yeah.
TBD.
Give permission.
Again, very quickly, nothing fancy. We're just staying that. Instead of a piece of a tape or folded cloth, we're just using the thread itself to stay that, to keep it from stretching out of shape. Now, we're going to take and fold up the pocket bag. Throw a couple of pins in, just to hold everything in place.
Yes, it does.
Not even going to worry about closing the pocket bag just yet. Get to that soon enough. I'm going to take, hook that to the front side of the garment.
You gotta put this on YouTube. You just can't, literally, I mean, really.
Yeah, all things have to contrast.
Well, that's up to Henry.
Yeah, that's okay. Henry's used to it, so
I don't post unless I ask permission first.
that's okay. Now, we've got a weak spot here at the very end of the pocket where we slip the pocket open. So we're going to just take a couple of looping stitches and then bind those off.
Reinforce it.
Reinforce that, the bar tack. Then run the needle back up, turn the corner, and with a neat little whip stitch or even a running stitch,
Attach the front of the pocket.
and run the back of the pocket.
Make my waistcoat double-breasted, so.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
no!
I can fix that.
You can add a breast to it. Piece it in. And we're just running that up. Get to the far end. We've now closed the opening. It is no longer open. It is a closed. The opening is closed. Which is good because we just running out of threads. But we managed to get the pocket bag attached to the upper and lower openings, the slit, pocket slit,
And do the
In the
reinforce
body,
on the
so-
edge again.
doing the reinforce at the other end, and then running that down, and just cut a quick little running stitch, run that out. Now, turn it to the inside. This you can do at your leisure. Just, I'm going to let Craig do this, is do, starting at the bottom of one side of the bag, pin it together, running stitch up one side, zigzag stitch across the top, running stitch down the other side, pocket is done.